Hello, everybody. I'm Rob Welch. I'll be your instructor for Philosophy 210, Introduction to Philosophy. Now, each week, I'll try to provide a short video to kick things off. My objective for doing this is to clarify the assignments for that week and provide some commentary on our central subject for each module, particularly when I think some of the elements need some extra explanation or extra emphasis. So this time around, to start things off, I just wanted to say a quick word about philosophy. Generally, the perception is that philosophy may not be the most useful field of study. And I have a couple of things to say about that. You're currently engaged in a degree program in higher education. The primary way that your courses that you take, whether they're philosophy or not, the primary way those courses will test your ability to process and apply information is by having you present uh, that information back to them in different ways, whether it's through outlines, essays, schematics, and the effectiveness of those depends on how logically you offer that information back. As you can see from even our first week's work, philosophy strongly stresses logic. So that logic practice can enhance your every academic effort. And that goes for, every academic field, whether you're writing code for an app, whether you're trying to put together a lab report for biology, or whether you're analyzing a poem in an English class. Um, Logic will help, all right? Beyond logic, philosophy also establishes the general methods of inquiry that are used in all research. You find a question, you form a hypothesis to answer that question, you connect the hypothesis to what others have said, and you offer unique synthesis that adds your spin to define the truth of the matter. Now, you may not go on to become a professional researcher, which is to say, an academic, but you'll be dealing with academics throughout the rest of your learning experience, at the very least, through your textbooks. What you need to understand is that those academics are using that process to present the information to you. And being on the inside track of that will help you process that better and get a better relationship with the materials that you're using. All right. So this class can help you throughout your academic career. Now, the other thing that you need to think about is you are a person who is in the process of becoming the future you. We all are. But I trust that the future you is of some importance to yourself. Um, what philosophy does is show you how you can take an active role in developing yourself rather than just saying, I believe this. You can use the methods of philosophy to explore why you believe what you do. That doesn't mean you have to change your beliefs. It means you can develop mature foundations for them. And what that does is allow you to pass on those beliefs to others so that your views become more than just what defines you in your head. They become forces to shape the world around you. All right. So what I said at the beginning, my very first announcement was philosophy is empowering. That's what I mean by it. All right. Uh, Down to more practical things. The assignment for week one, the thing that you'll be graded on, is a discussion. In that discussion, you're to introduce yourself and you're to begin practicing with the basic argument format. Now, that format is simply state a question, then offer your position on an answer to that, and then list points that you think prove your position. All right, it's very straightforward. And that's the basis for what we'll be doing for setting up everything that we do for the rest of this class. The discussion asks that you come up with a philosophical question that interests you. And On the surface, that sounds easy, but since this is an introductory class in philosophy, I expect many of you will be a little unsure of, what's a philosophical question? What's a good one that I can say? So my suggestion is don't panic on that. You don't have to, start pulling the most profound things out of the air. Instead, take a minute or two, flip through our textbook, and see what kinds of questions it asks. If one of them is interesting to you, make it yours for this exercise. You're not expected to come into this being Aristotle or Descartes, all right? So just look at something, see a question that grabs you, make it your own, and then we'll go through the process. For this first round, this is really about you expressing your own thoughts and kind of squeezing them into the template of philosophical argument that we're providing. All right. But it is mostly about you. So when you go to justify your answer to the question, try to make it personal to you. I mean, you don't, by all means, feel free and read what others say in the textbook if you want. But for now, what does it mean? What does the answer to the question mean to you? Make this part of introducing yourself, all right? So that you connect to our subject in a personal way. All right. We'll get more formal and more, coldly argumentative as we go on. That's fine. But for now, just go through the process and set up an argument and show us who you are and how you think about things. All right. That's really all we've got going for week one. So if you have any questions or anything, feel free and contact me. The main ways to contact me, you can see in the instructor info that I have my phone number on there. Feel free and text me. Feel free and call me. I may miss your call. That happens. Leave a message. That's okay. I'll get back to you. But text anytime you'd like. If you need to speak with me directly, we'll set up, say we'll set up an appointment and we'll get in contact by phone or by video, whatever you want to do. The other thing, the other way to do this is on the class, there is a general questions forum. So you can always post questions on there and I'll get back with you and the answers will be available for everybody. All right. So I look forward to working with you this semester. And as I say, if you need me, let me know. Otherwise, adios for now.